Ladies and gentlemen.
Shocking allegations of fake news unveiled. King D reporting for NAM Media News, the unrivaled source for unfiltered truth, in collaboration with TAC Media, Time Has Come Media. Here's what they don't want you to know. 1. Historical oppression. The harrowing truth emerges about the United States' dark history of systemic racism and oppression against black people. From the shackles of slavery to the chains of segregation and discrimination, the legacy of injustice continues to haunt black Americans, shaping their socio-economic status and opportunities for generations. 2. Structural inequality. Despite the facade of progress, the grim reality of structural inequalities persists in every facet of black life, from education and employment to housing and healthcare. Black individuals are systematically denied access to resources and opportunities, perpetuating a cycle of marginalization. 3. Police brutality and racial profiling. Our investigation exposes the grim reality of police brutality and racial profiling that plagues black communities nationwide. High-profile cases of injustice have ignited a firestorm of protests demanding accountability and reform. 4. Health disparities. The shocking truth emerges about the alarming health disparities faced by black Americans, from higher rates of chronic illnesses to lower life expectancy. Limited access to quality healthcare and environmental factors compound the crisis of inequity. 5. Education disparities. Despite promises of equality, our investigation reveals the stark reality of education disparities that persist between black and white students. Discrimination in funding and resources perpetuates the cycle of poverty and inequality. 6. Economic injustice. Black Americans continue to bear the brunt of economic injustice, facing higher rates of unemployment, poverty, and income inequality. Discrimination in employment and access to financial resources deepens the chasm of disparity. 7. Cultural contributions and resilience. Despite the relentless onslaught of adversity, the indomitable spirit of black Americans shines through in their cultural contributions and resilience. Their contributions to American society are undeniable, yet often overlooked by mainstream narratives. The question is, it is about the Banjanan or it's about the ignorance of the so-called black people? In conclusion, the revelations brought to light by our investigation underscore the urgent need to confront the systemic injustices faced by black communities not only in the United States but across the globe. As Taisha X. Brown aptly observes, the melanated complex situation is a pressing issue that demands our unwavering attention and action. From the enduring legacies of colonialism and oppression to the persistent struggles against structural inequality and discrimination, the plight of black people resonates far beyond borders. It is imperative that we listen to their voices, acknowledge their experiences, and stand in solidarity with their fight for justice and equality. Only through collective awareness and concerted efforts can we hope to dismantle the barriers of prejudice and build a more inclusive and equitable world for all.
In a shocking revelation, a groundbreaking report has surfaced challenging the mainstream narrative surrounding the turmoil in melanated countries worldwide. Contrary to popular belief, our investigation has uncovered startling evidence suggesting that the reasons behind the unrest in nations such as Haiti, Congo, Nigeria, Liberia, Niger, Somalia, and others are far more intricate than previously acknowledged. Controversial claims on melanated countries uncovered. Taisha X. Brown reporting for NAM Media News, the leading source for unfiltered insights, in association with TAC Media, Time Has Come Media. According to our exclusive findings, while mainstream media outlets peddle simplistic explanations, the reality is far more complex. Each of these nations boasts a rich tapestry of historical, political, economic, social, and cultural factors contributing to their current predicaments. Our in-depth analysis has unearthed a myriad of factors driving turmoil in melanated countries. 1. Colonial legacy. Our investigation reveals a dark legacy of colonial exploitation where indigenous resources were plundered, culture suppressed, and institutions designed to serve the interests of oppressors rather than the local populace. 2. Political instability, rampant corruption, weak governance, and political instability plague many melanated nations, hindering the establishment of effective leadership and exacerbating unrest among their citizens. 3. Economic inequality, widespread poverty, economic disparity, and inadequate access to essential services such as healthcare and education fuel social unrest, perpetuating a cycle of instability in these regions. 4. Ethnic and religious tensions. Deep-seated ethnic and religious divisions further exacerbate conflict and instability, often resulting in violence and mass displacement of populations. 5. External interference. Our investigation uncovers disturbing evidence of foreign interference, geopolitical maneuvering, and involvement in regional conflicts, further destabilizing already vulnerable nations. 6. Environmental challenges. Melanated countries face unique environmental challenges, including natural disasters and resource scarcity, which exacerbate existing socioeconomic issues and contribute to instability. The question is, it is about the Benjamin, or it's about the ignorance of the so-called Black people? As the leading voice in unfiltered news, Media News is committed to shedding light on the nuanced realities of global affairs. We urge our viewers to approach these issues with nuance and sensitivity, recognizing the multifaceted nature of the challenges facing melanated nations. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the truth behind the headlines only on Media News.